Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Gank That Drank, a supernatural drinking game podcast. Want to skip those ads and get early access? Become a member at truestory.fm/join and discover all the other great perks that come with it. Hello and welcome to
Gank That Drank.
Oh, mine was pathetic.
Yours was really good. Mine, I think I buried mine in the Gank That Drank.
Oh, it's a supernatural drinking game podcast. It's the podcast where we make up drinking game rules for a favorite episode of our favorite show, Supernatural. We recap the episode and let you know how the drinking game rules played out. We have started to rank our drinking games, but I don't know that we're doing a very good job of that part of it, but we're working on it.
We're rating them. We're not ranking them. We're rating them.
Right. That's true. Thank you for the clarification.
If we were ranking, we would have like a big board and there would be like episode titles. We'd have to go back and retroactively rank all our episodes.
Yeah, that would be a lot. But we should, if we were smarter, we would do it.
Yeah.
But then at the end, we tell you what's coming up for the next episode so you can gank and drink along with us. But who are we? Who are you, friend?
Oh, I am Nate McWhortor. I am a performer and a teacher of things at the Neighborhood Comedy Theater, mostly comedy. I don't teach anything but that yet. At the Neighborhood Comedy.
You're not teaching geometry?
No, I am not. I have my trig class has not started up yet, but I'm sure I would never teach trig. I'd teach like a football class or something. That's what I would teach.
Yeah, you could teach football.
Sports awareness class at the that would be kind of fun. That's a good idea. We should do that.
You should. I would sign up.
Well, who speaking, if you're going to sign up, what name are you putting down on that paper, friend?
Oh, I'm going to put Krissy Lenz, one of the directors and performer at the Neighborhood Comedy Theater in downtown Mesa, Arizona. That's who we are. That's what we do. And we're so excited to be being ourselves and doing our ganking and drinking for you today.
Yeah.
It's my episode this week. And we're doing an interesting one. We're doing season 12, episode 11, regarding Dean.
It's a sad one. It gets a little sad at times.
It does. There's a single man tier, which should have been a drinking game rule. It wasn't. But there is a single man tier that rolls down a beautiful, perfectly symmetrical cheek in this episode. But what are the drinking game rules? Well, they are many. First rule is Dean gives chase. Take a drink. Next rule is Dean plus Bunny. Take a drink. Dean plus Waffles. Take a drink. Quote, Devil Baby Mama drama. Take a drink. Quote, ugh. Witches. Take a drink. My favorite quote, lamp. Right. Light stick. The hero rule, take a drink for a pop culture reference. Keeping it going. We even have some of the same pop culture references as the last episode we did. Someone says, awesome, take a drink. As always, we play the gank rule, so this doesn't count as one of my rules. This is just a constant rule we play. If someone says gank, take a drink. Sad Dean mirror scene, take a drink. Take a drink if Dean compliments Rowena. Take a drink for a witch force push, as always. Whenever we have wishes, we have to take a drink for their force pushes. And then take a shot for a montage, or double your drink, or finish your drink, or whatever you do to extra celebrate for a montage.
Montage. We love a montage.
We do, and we especially love a montage that comes at the end of an episode.
Right? Yeah. It's interesting.
Mhm. Mhm. It's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. In the then. Witches. We hate them. They're gross. They spew bodily fluids everywhere. And why does a rabbit always get screwed in the deal? Dean plus Bunny, take a drink. Burn, witches burn, we say. And then we get some reminders of our fun with Rowena. Are we
Mm-hmm.
not a team? She says. No, the boys say. Now. Dean gives chase. Take a drink. His quarry is wounded and hunches over a tree. And he literally curses Dean with his dying breath. Boom. A like weird ball of light hits Dean and he gets knocked down. Supernatural title card. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Dean wakes up. Dean plus Bunny take a drink. There's a
Mm-hmm.
cute little bunny there, and he's like, "Hey, little buddy, what are you doing here?" And he scoops the bunny up and sets it aside. I read in the trivia for the episode that there were 2 bunnies on set, and they were named Sam and Dean.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Dean is very out of it. He's just like, "Oh, oof, I don't know what's going on." And his phone is broken. So he comes stumbling out of the brush, and lo and behold, he's in like a public park that's full of people.
Yeah. Just like kids playing on a playground.
Yep. And he borrows a phone from a jogger and calls Sam. And he's like, oh, here we go. Meet me at the Waffle House. Then we get Dean plus Waffles, take a drink.
Mm-hmm.
And Sammy's like, rough night? And Dean's like, yeah, I don't remember, so it must have been pretty epic. And Sam is like, okay, well, I'm gonna text Mom and Cass and tell them to text me or call me if there's anything on the new Kelly situation. And Dean has forgotten all about Kelly and the devil baby mama drama, which he says
Mm-hmm.
twice. Take 2
Mm-hmm.
drinks. He's like, oh, right. Devil baby mama drama. Say that 2 times fast. Devil baby mama drama. And Sam is like really being a wet blanket. He's like, Dean, you're not 20 anymore. And Dean says, I wrote down this whole quote. He says, the Rat Pack party till they died. Take a drink for a pop culture reference.
I think I missed that one.
Oh, you missed that one?
Yeah.
The Rat Pack party till they died,
Oh
baby.
man.
But Dean can't remember. He can't remember the case they're working. Oh yeah, it was an accountant who had money stuffed down his throat, and he's like, oh yeah. So if Sammy reminds him, he can remember, but he doesn't quite remember what the case they've been working and why they're in this town and what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was a mob hit, Dean suggests. A girl comes up to Dean and says, hi. And he says the dumbest thing you could say in that situation. Hi, who are you? It's like make some context clues, assumptions,
Right.
Dean. She slaps him right across the face and he just goes, yep, epic night.
Epic night.
Epic night. We cut to the coroners. Dean retches at the bloody money. Like he's just like, ooh, ooh, ooh. He finds this all very gross. But lo and behold, they find the hex bag. Sammy was right. Fucking witches. Ugh, witches. Take a drink. Dean is forgetting words and stuff, and he can't remember what key is for baby. And Sam is like, seriously? And Sam is just like not putting 2 and 2 together because he's
No.
so judgmental. And he is just like so ready to scold Dean that he's like, not like, okay, something is wrong here.
Right, right. Yeah, it is interesting
That's
that Sammy doesn't pick up on any of it, like, other than, yeah, because he is so just, like, always mad at Dean, so then always finding a fault in something he's doing,
yep.
like, no matter what, like, it's some sort of fault of Dean's.
And Dean is also like not putting two and two together. He's
Right.
just like, right, right. It was just an epic night. Sammy is scolding me. I can't remember which key drives baby, and he crashes baby into a bunch of newspaper stands and almost kills a woman who's just like, what? He does say son of a bitch, which is one of my favorite drinking game rules. We didn't play it this episode, but he does say son of a bitch, which is
Yep.
one of my favorite Dean quotes. And Sam is still scolding him while he has like an episode where he's just like woozy and the camera's going in and out of focus and he like can't remember anything for a second and he goes, "Who's Dean?"
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
This is when it starts to get real, like, notebooky.
Yeah.
And you're
Uh-huh.
like, "Oh, oh, no."
Oh no. And Dean is like, "I'm fine." And Sammy is finally like, "Dude, you forgot your own name." And he says, "Look, if a witch got me, I'd be dead, not Dory." Take a drink for pop culture references. And Sam's like, "Dory?" And he's like, "I'm not going to apologize for loving that fish." Yay. Sam's test to him is to name all the members of Bon Jovi. Take a drink. But he can't recall all the members of Bon Jovi. This is a red flag. We need to be. Oh, I forgot to say at the very top of this regarding Dean. It first aired on February 9th, 2017. It was written by Meredith Glynn and directed by John Badham. So we're in 2017
Yeah.
if you need context clues. Dean is like naming things around the room and he says light stick. And Sam sticks a post-it note on it that says lamp. And Dean says, "Lamp, right. Take a drink."
Oh, yeah, lamp.
Yeah, lamp. I knew that one. So we cut to Rowena, who's playing poker and, of course, cheating. But I thought it was very weird. You know, whenever you're playing poker on TV or like in a Western or something, you're playing 5-card draw. But nobody plays 5-card draw anymore.
Isn't it
It's all Texas Hold'em.
isn't it 5-card stud and then 7-card draw? I don't know. Maybe there is 5-card draw. Yeah, no one does play 5-card draw. Like, no one plays draw poker anymore. It's all hold'em or blackjack. No one plays long
Yeah,
form poker anymore.
right. Which is why I found that scene unbelievable. But Rowena's just like,
Yeah,
"Oh, beginner's luck," as she rakes in all the chips.
I mean, that's how I would use my witch powers to, like, win at backroom poker games.
Yeah, they're in like a server room. It's weird.
Yeah, it's very rounders.
Yeah. So Sammy calls and he's like, "We need your help. How do we break a memory spell?" And she goes, "Normally kill the witch." But uh lo and behold, they don't realize that he's already killed the witch, so that's not going to help. But in the brief interim where Sammy was on the phone with Rowena, Dean has escaped.
Dun dun dun.
They make a memento reference, take a drink, and
Yep,
take a double drink because that was also in the last episode we had. Yep.
yep. Sure was.
At the office, they're retracing their steps, trying to figure out like who could have done this, what could have done this. Dean looks at all the wall pictures and sees the witch, but doesn't recognize him. Luckily, Sam takes a good gander too, because he's later gonna recognize the witch. But I'm like, you're gonna glance at a photograph and recognize someone completely out of context, dead on the ground? Like, okay, I don't find that very believable.
Yeah, just wait, you talking about when wait, this sorry, I was reading something. This is Dean. They found the body in the forest?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, no. Which
Not yet.
body is that's on the ground?
None yet. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, okay.
when Sam sees the body on the ground, he's like, "Oh, we saw a picture of this guy,"
Yeah, yeah.
which
Because
I
the
find
picture, yeah,
unbelievable.
right. The picture, yeah, is just in there in the
In the
yes
office.
in the office. I do too. I was like, okay, we're really, yeah.
So they say, all right, after we were here, you went to go get a burger. How many burger joints can there be in this small town? So they're at a bull riding burger joint. And Dean, of course, remembers nothing until they see the girl from Waffles. They drop their agent names, take a drink. It's a pop culture reference. It's members of The
Yep,
Who.
yep.
And she's like, FBI, last night you said your name was Springsteen. Take a drink, for a pop culture reference. And they're like, okay, well, we're having a bit of a situation. Tell us what's up. And she's like, he was here, he drank, he hit the bull hard, he was amazing. They hooked up, and then she's like, oh no, I apologize for taking advantage of you when you were all roofed up.
Roofed up. Yeah, not the best language.
Nope. They watch a security camera of what Dean was up to. And there's a really funny moment, which was so cute, where he's like, I'm going to try and read my lips. Now, Salsa, you mittens. I can't read lips. Sammy's like, you can't read lips. And they're like, yep, I can't read lips. They see on the screen a witch force push. Take a drink.
He also says that watching himself on security cameras like watching himself on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, take a drink. For a
And
pop culture reference.
yeah, Supernatural, I think it either just got put on Netflix or was definitely on that. Like it seems like it was like a line written trying to push people to watch it on Netflix.
Netflix, yeah. And thank God we would have to end this podcast if Supernatural ever leaves Netflix. Like we would just have no way to watch it, even though I
Well,
have all the DVDs. Like it just wouldn't work.
yeah, I actually it's you the a podcast that I listen to just actually brought up Supernatural because one of the dads of one of the hosts just started rewatching it, and she was like, she's like, I do not get why he watches this show, like. It's like she tells the story of how he found it and like all this and everything, but then it caused them to look up because they then saw how many seasons it lasted, and
Yeah,
they're like,
15,
what
baby.
is the DVD? And so they're like, how much weight would it take to ship? I forget how many DVDs it was. It was a
Well,
lot
there's
of DVDs.
five for every season, so 5
Yeah,
times 15 is like
yeah. It's like
75 DVDs.
75 DVDs, right around there. I think yeah, maybe it was like 80 or something. But yeah, they it was just kind of funny. I was like, oh, and then I meant to go post like our show in the Reddit and the Discord for that podcast to be like, hey, come listen to Gank That Drank.
Come listen to Gank That Drank. You should have done it.
I can still do it. Since yeah, it's just I thought it was funny they were referencing Supernatural and then yeah, talking about but yeah, if they ever take it off Netflix, I don't know what we're gonna do, Krissy.
We'll be done. We'll be done. So please, Netflix, don't take Supernatural off Netflix. I think it's always in like the top 10. So like people are watching. It would be really dumb of them to take it off. So
I know. I think the CW was trying to maybe at one point was threatening to just have it on their streamer.
oh boo,
Yeah.
boo, boo, boo. So where were we? Oh yes, we see the witch force push D and take a drink. Then they're following the trail through the woods, which is right outside a park, let's recall.
Mm-hmm.
And Dean has another like dizzying memory spell. And finally Sam gives Dean the speech about how monsters are real, witches are real, and they hunt and kill them. And of course, Dean is like, that's awesome. He says it twice, take 2 drinks. And
Mm-hmm.
I just love, because this is not the first time this has happened. And I just love that every time Dean finds out that he is a hunter and a killer of monsters, he's thrilled.
which then makes you but then it's so interesting because yes, that happens several times in the run of the show when he has some sort of memory loss or whatever, and realize like he becomes so instantly happy, like this is what he was meant to do, and yet it's the thing that makes
So
him
sad the rest
miserable
of the time, yeah.
all the time. So it's so incongruous with the way he acts. But I guess it does explain why they keep doing it, even though he's like hates it, sort of, because it is like he is like, this is what I love doing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
does
and
he
he said
hate
he's
himself for
asking a
doing
lot of
it?
silly questions. He's like, "So Jin don't grant wishes?" And Sammy's like, "No." And he's like, "Well, I don't know. This sounds like we have the best job ever. It sounds like we're heroes to me. And our best friend is an angel? What?" I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. This is such a fun episode. Like as sad as it is, it's so funny and it's just the best performance from Jensen.
It's another case of Jensen getting to do something really fun and cool,
Yeah.
and different as Dean, for sure.
Yep. I love it. So they find the dead witch's body, and it's like, oops, if we killed the witch, why isn't the spell over? We don't know. We cut to the sister and brother finding Gideon's body, and she says, I want my family back. Uh-oh. Witches. We got witches on the scene. At the hotel, Rowena shows up and Dean is like, who are you? Your hair is so bouncy. Take a drink. He's complimenting Rowena. And she says, do we have to fix him? And Sam is like, yes, we have to fix him. And they put on Scooby Doo for Dean. Take a drink. Rowena spills the tea about the Lachlan's and their very powerful spell book. But hunters got to them and they went into hiding with their book. Now they need to find the book or Dean will forget who he is for good. But not only that, he'll forget to breathe, he'll forget to swallow, and he'll die. This is when we get the BM scene in the bathroom with Sam and Dean. They say Gank, take a drink.
Mm-hmm.
We get a Rowena and Sam BN scene. And then the sad Dean mirror scene. Take a drink. And he's just looking at himself in the mirror and he's like, my name is Dean Winchester. My name is Dean Winchester. My name is, and he can't remember. Oh, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And it's such a good performance. You got to watch this episode. If you didn't watch this episode and you're just listening to the recap, you got to watch it. You got to see the single man tear crawl its way down Jensen Ackles' cheek and see the superb acting. Like the boys don't get enough credit for their acting. They're really good.
I would agree, and I would say especially Jensen. I think Jensen is
Mm-hmm.
the slightly stronger actor of the two. Um, I
I
think
agree.
I think sometimes I don't know. I love Jared Padalecki, but sometimes like the Sam, yeah, you could see him acting. I don't know. Jensen's just seems like more natural a lot
Mm-hmm.
of times. And in this scene, I think a scene like this would be very. I don't. Again, they have different skill sets as actors, but I would find a scene like this with Padalecki or with Sam to be, I don't know, a little more contrived or unbelievable. I think the fact that maybe it's just because of whose Dean's character is, him actually having a literal self-reflective moment, but in a moment where he can't remember who he is, he can't remember himself,
Yep.
is a really hard thing, and Jensen does it flawlessly. And I think that, yeah, and just the fear, you see the fear in his
Mm-hmm.
eyes, and I think
Mm-hmm.
that comes through so well, and so just like, yeah, I wonder how many takes that took, because
Oh, I hope it was a one take wonder and they were just like, nailed it, Jensen.
I have a feeling I can imagine it probably takes a couple of takes to get to that level. I don't know.
Yeah.
um
Yeah.
I don't know if you're coming out the gate with
Well,
that.
when Supernatural Then and Now does this episode, I'll listen and we'll revisit.
Okay, yeah. I would
It's
like to
gonna
know
take a
that.
while. It's gonna take a while. They're on season 7.
Okay. I gotta catch up.
Yeah. The last episode I downloaded was season 7, Time for a Wedding.
Mm,
Oh, but they just did the girl with the Dungeons and Dragons tattoo.
nice.
So they're still in season 7. All right. So Sam leaves Dean with Rowena. Rowena tells Dean the story of her going to the Lachlan's and being rejected by them. And Dean's like, I think they sound like dicks. I think you've got plenty of snuff. Take a drink. He's complimenting Rowena. The Lachlan's we're at the Lachlan's house, and Sam stalks inside. We're seeing that. We cut back to Rowena and Dean, and she's like telling him that when she saw that God and his sister couldn't be happy and satisfied, she was like, well, what does that mean for me? And she has this like really nice BM scene with him. He's like, why are you telling me all this? And she goes, because you won't remember.
it is
It's really beautiful.
it is a beautiful scene, and it's obviously a reference to episodes we've talked about. Um,
Yeah. Mhm.
and I think it's this very kind of like poignant and like relatable message from Rowena of like, if God and his sister can't be happy, what hope do the rest of us have? Like, why even try? Like, why
Mhm.
try being happy? Like, just go do what you want. Go do like, yeah. This growth of Rowena, or where we're at in this episode with Rowena's growth as a character and in her arc, is very interesting because this is the episode, right? We get the whole Rowena, or at the end he's like, I can't believe you called Rowena, like, no. Even though, again, we've called her to help us before.
Countless times. Countless
Like,
times.
she's basically as much a part of the team as Crowley is at this point.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
uh so why are we still having this like, witches, like, okay,
Oh, Rowena.
maybe these New Orleans True Blood Get Out witches that we're after in this episode. Sure, let's go
Mhm.
get them. But like, I think Rowena, while yes, she has known to be a dark person who's done bad things to people, like, she's no worse than the boys as far as like,
Well, and she says to him like, "You're a killer, Dean
yes,
Winchester. You've
yes,
killed scores of people." And he's like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, what a gift to forget the things that you've done." In a like, and again, like, what's a really beautifully written scene. So,
yeah.
way to go with the writing, Meredith Glynn.
They really pack those two scenes in the middle, like, kind of close to each other. The Dean in the mirror and then this BM scene,
Mhm.
are kind of the stars of the episode, and they
Yeah.
yeah, smack 'em, but the rest of the episode around it's like, eh. But these two scenes are really, really worth it.
Oh, come on. The rest of the episode is so
It
funny.
is funny. The rest of the episode's funny, but like not much happens in the rest of the episode. The bads are like meh. Um,
The bads are like meh. They're like overacting, scene chewing goobers.
again, it felt very like, oh, we're trying to have some sort of like True Bloody, or I don't think Get Out had come out at this point, but it felt kind of Get Out to me,
Mm,
a little bit like whatever, secluded family, finding ways to extend life.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, it was. This was I guess this would be the CW part. Like, there's so many times where I feel like some just CW stuff gets shoved in because they're like, this is what people who
Mhm.
watch the CW want to see, is something like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Sexy witches.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
So Sammy calls Rowena and puts the phone in his pocket. He pulls a gun on the sister and completely seems to forget that the other brother is there, who just slams him into a bookshelf with a force push. Take a drink. And then she sicks a herd of butterflies on him, and they make a screeching sound that makes Sammy bleed from his ears. All right. So they really got Sam in a compromised position, lickety split. Dean wakes up in the car with notes all around that say stay. The note is stuck with washi tape, and I love the idea that the boys have washi tape, which is a decorative scrapbooking tape. It's not a regular scotch tape, it's a decorative scrapbooking tape, and I love the idea that the boys have washi tape in Baby, along with a grenade launcher, and as we know now, C4.
Yeah, well, I still think maybe he just went to a store, but um well, maybe there's a specific, maybe it's got a specific thing in it that helps you stop a bad guy
Okay.
or a
All
monster,
right.
of course. Sorry, I
Sure.
think.
Sure. Maybe
Everyone.
they're trying to replicate Dad's journal and they're just like buying little scrapbooking mementos here and
Oh,
there.
I like that. Yeah.
So the witches are squabbling. They want to bring the brother back. Rowena confronts the sister while the bro is doing a spell with a cut palm, which that has been one of our drinking game rules in the past. Anytime someone has to do a spell and cuts their palm,
Palmer arm.
yeah, take a drink. Not this time, but if you feel like taking an extra drink, take a drink. They're gonna swap Sam's soul for the dead brother. Okay, all right. Rowena and the sister fight. There's another force push. Take a drink. Dean stumbles out of the car and opens the opens the trunk. Sorry. There's a bunch of notes in there. There's a note on the grenade launcher that says no. And there's a note on the gun that says this one, witch killing bullets.
I love that it's like, we know he's not gonna stay.
We know he's not going to stay. So let's put some notes in the trunk. And Rowena's just like, here are the witch killing bullets. These ones, this gun. Yeah. Rowena is trapped. Dean comes in and shoots the sister. Sam and the brother fight, fight, fight. They come down the stairs and Dean doesn't know who to point the gun at. And Sammy's like, no, brother, witch. Rowena does the spell to fix him, and Rowena and Dean come down the steps, and he's like, "Who's this hippie?" But he's just joshing. Oh, it's a joke. Rowena and Dean did a funny, and Sam is like, "That's not funny," because Sam has no sense of
Nope.
humor.
Never laughs.
Ugh, never. Dean says, "Awesome again. Take a drink." Rowena is leaving, and Sammy's like, "We'll have that book back," and he's like, "You're no fun." And Sammy says, "We owe you one, a small one, a small one." She saved Dean's
Right.
life.
Right.
A small one.
Once again, they're just
So
it's
mean to Rowena.
yeah. And this is season 12. Are we not past this yet?
Nope, we'll never get past it. We always have to hate Rowena, even though she is an asset and a team member. Ugh, all right. So they have another BM scene. Sammy's like, I was jealous. You forgot everything. You were so unburdened and you look happy. And Dean says, if that's what happy looks like, I'll pass. And they drive away. Then we get a montage to the song Broomstick Cowboy of Dean riding Larry the Bull, the bunny again, take a drink, the slap, the Scooby, the cute Dean doing funny things, and Rowena booping him on the nose. And that's
It was a great montage. Great
regarding
montage.
Dean.
Yay!
Yay! What did you think of the episode? Did you like it?
I did like it. Like I said, I mean, it's you get real good emotional stuff in there, and it's a Rowena episode, and I love Rowena, and I like I said, the acting in it is superb. I mean, 12 seasons in, you're not gonna have great monsters every week. I get that.
No,
Oh,
you
Sophie's
can't. You
making her
can't.
appearance on the pod.
Sophie's like, I love Jensen Ackles.
She does. Yeah, I really liked it. It was fun, and it was a fun game to play too.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so how did our rules play out? Well, most of them, not most of them, but a lot of them only happen once or twice. Dean gives chase once. Dean plus Bunny 3 times.
Yep.
Dean plus Waffles once. Devil baby mama drama twice.
Twice.
Ugg witches twice. Lamp, right. Just once. I just wanted to call it out. I just enjoyed it.
It was fun.
How many pop culture references did you get?
I only got 7.
Oh, I got 8.
Okay.
So we're close.
Yeah.
He says awesome 3 times. He says gank once. We get a sad Dean mirror scene 3 times.
Yep.
Dean compliments Rowena twice.
Twice.
How many witches force pushes did you get?
Counted 3.
Oh, I got 5.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. I
And
think
1 shot for the montage.
a great montage. Once again, Jensen getting. I love the tradition of Jensen doing something fun and then filming it and just putting it at the end of an episode.
Yeah. And they're just like, we're just gonna watch Jensen have fun. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's meme this montage as much as we meme Eye of the Tiger.
Yep.
I love it. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't rank this game very highly because so many of the rules only play out once or twice. I mean, there were lots of other rules I could have made that only happen once or twice because there's some classic like shtick that happens in this episode.
Yeah.
But
Like,
I give the game a 3, 3 out of 5 bunnies.
I think. Yeah. I mean, I think obviously you could have done like the speech. I think epic quote epic would have at the beginning of the episode. Abby and I were like, "Oh,
Oh
that would
yeah,
have been good," because they say
that
epic
would have been a good one.
like several times at the beginning. But yeah, I didn't. I thought for what the episode was, like, it was not the easiest episode to derive a game out of. So I'll give it 4 out of 5 bunnies.
Oh, thank you for the extra bunny.
Only because I forgot where the 5th one went.
Yeah, he hopped away.
I don't remember where I put it. Also, I was reading through the wiki trivia. I did not realize that the title of this episode is a reference to a movie.
Yeah, a Harrison Ford movie.
Yes, regarding, oh my gosh,
Regarding Henry.
Henry. Yes, who's a lawyer who can't remember things.
Yeah,
Or
he
is
gets
losing his memory.
shot. He gets shot in the head, and then his whole personality changes. It's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it.
I will have to check it out.
There was something else in the trivia.
Is it just the fact that they used a similar thing in Brooklyn Nine-Nine in the episode Pim Memento?
Oh no, but I love that.
I
I
thought,
love Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
doesn't Dean not like Bon Jovi? Isn't he like ugh on Bon Jovi? Like, it's like a band that he's like, they're not real rock or whatever. So when he asked him to name all the members, I was like, that's a weird.
I thought it was weird too.
Because I feel like in the past he's like complained about Bon Jovi.
I don't remember that specifically, but I did think it was weird that he wasn't like name all the members of Kansas.
Right, or The Who, or
Yeah.
like, yeah, the bands we reference all the time. I guess they do reference Bon Jovi, but I feel like it's always in a negative way.
Mm-hmm. Or a joking way.
Yeah, a joke, sure. Yeah. But Krissy.
Yeah, what's coming up next, Nate?
So I kind of took our having Rowena.
Oh, yay.
I love her side characters, but I love her side characters.
We didn't say her name. Ruth Connell. Ruth Connell is
yes,
a beautiful, brilliant, wonderful woman.
Yes, absolutely. And again, the idea of the boys kind of being like, ugh, we gotta, like, witches, we gotta work with her. Like, I guess we have to. Better the devil,
Mm-hmm.
which is a line that gets said in the episode. I'm gonna choose not. So again, I love side characters. A lot of our recurring side characters in Supernatural, but the ones that I think I love some of the most are ones that are also monsters.
Yeah, me too.
Because I just love the show's debate over, like, can you does it matter what you are on the outside if all that really matters is what you are on the inside? So
Yeah.
we are going to do episode 12 of season 9. That's the way normal people say those things. Season 9, episode 12, Sharp Teeth.
Okay. This is one I think that I considered doing.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's also a heart there, there's some heartstring moments in it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. It is a Garth episode.
It's a Garth episode. It's a quintessential Garth
It's a
episode.
very quintessential Garth episode, and actually, like, kind of the one I think of when I think of Garth.
Yeah.
Is really,
Mm-hmm.
other than Marmaduke, you
Marmaduke,
crazy.
you so crazy.
Other than that one line, this is what I think of when I think of Garth. Is really kind of this episode, and then the episode I think that he's in after this,
Mm-hmm.
when they have kids finally.
Yeah. Hero's
Um,
journey.
and he has his home dentist office.
Yeah.
But
Fang maintenance is a B.
it is. We've done that episode.
We've done
So
that episode, yeah.
we're gonna get some more Garth in our lives, and these are gonna be our rules for season 9, episode 12, Sharp Teeth.
Okay.
Anytime Garth, it says, Abby wrote these down. It says Garth/slap. So I think anytime someone gets slapped, we're just gonna do that. Anytime someone gets slapped, smacked, whatever,
Okay.
does some slapping, gets slapped. Someone, yeah. Son of a bitch.
Yay! One of my favorites.
Of course, we're always playing the Sammy rule.
Of course.
Take a drink for a jump scare.
Love it.
Take a drink for anytime we get like a Bible reference, some sort of biblical
Okay.
reference. Take a drink for a Garthism.
Love it.
Take a drink anytime we get some fangs, or for this episode, we'll call this rule sharp teeth.
Yay.
No, I'm not gonna do pop. I had pop culture reference written on here, but I think we'll be fine without it.
Okay.
But if you want to play it, always fun to play.
Okay.
Take a shot. Take a shot for a hug. This is your finish your drink. Take a shot, double drink, whatever. Take it when we get a hug. Love hugs. And then take a drink anytime someone says, quote, Ragnarok.
Okay.
Which is my favorite of the Thor films.
Mine too. I love it. Okay.
So
Wonderful. I can't wait. I love that episode. It's gonna be super fun. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for sticking around with us till the end. We love you, we appreciate you, and we can't do this without you. So thank you so much. Nate, tell the people where they can come see us in person.
in person, you can come to the Neighborhood Comedy Theater in downtown Mesa, Arizona. We do shows on Fridays and Saturday nights at 7:30. For more info about what those shows might entail, because they are all different for the most part, go to nctphoenix.com. N as in Nate, C as in comedy, and T as in theater. It's definitely not
Yep.
the Nate Comedy
The
Theater, but
Nate Comedy Theater. Yeah.
I lobbied for it.
You did. You did.
But yeah, nctphoenix.com for information on shows, for information on workshops, for information on the cast. I don't know, anything else you want to find out. Downtown Mesa's cool. We got lots of tap rooms, including one right in the front of our theater called Sacred Pint. Come check it out. Cody, who was one of the proprietors, is a big Supernatural fan. So if he's
Yeah.
there, you can come talk Supernatural with him.
Give him a shout out. I love it. You can find me also on truestory.fm at the Most Excellent 80s Movies podcast. It's a podcast where we revisit the 80s movies we think we love or might have missed with these our modern eyes to see how they hold up. Nate was our most recent guest on the Bull Durham episode.
It was super fun.
Yeah, it just came out. So give that a little jangle. And while you're at truestory.fm, hop on and become a member. You get a lot of perks. You get episodes early. You get episodes without ads at the top. And you get some extra special bonus content from Nate and Krissy at the end of the episode, where we just we chit chat, we talk big questions, we you can get to know us a little bit more and get a little bit extra pod. Um, so thank you so much for listening. And while you're out there in the world saving people and hunting things, the family business. Keep the most, or not the most excellent 80s, keep the Gank That Drank motto in mind. Be excellent to each other and party
Party
on,
on,
dudes.
dudes.